What do you say we do some happy time with Harry? We haven't done this in about a month or so.
All in.
So I don't know what you sent me, so this is going to be a first-time listen for me.
All right, it's going to be a first-time listen for me, too. I looked up the lyrics, thought it was funny, and sent it.
Okay, well, here we go.
It's Happy Hour, a happy musical interlude with folk legend and all-around upbeat guy, Harry Chapin.
It's 20 days today. Mama does not hold me anymore. I open my mouth, but I am too weak to cry. Above me, a bird slowly crawls across the sky. Why is there nothing now to do but die?
Have a nice day, everybody.
I still love that intro.
I just love the end. Have a nice day.
I know, it's just so upbeat and happy, and he goes, all there's left to do is die. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. And then the
Bell.
The
Beep.
bell, the dirge is playing. Ding. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, everybody.
Well, we all know that Happy Time with Harry is a favorite. And again, I'm always amazed at how many people are excited that, oh my God, they're going to do Happy Time. It's like,
I know.
It's just like, I would have never known about I would have never known about Harry Chapin had I never heard him on the Classic Metal Show.
How sad.
They are a death metal band's dream. You know, I could just see the guys from like Cannibal Corpse or somebody said, "Fuck, this guy's sicker than we are."
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. What's that main guy from Cannibal Corpse?
Corpse Grinder Fisher.
Yeah. What was the other guy from?
Chris Barnes.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Man, that guy's a sick fuck.
We should cover those songs.
Yeah, really. All right. Well,
Burning yourself.
Right. Well, you sent over a song.
Right.
And what is this?
I forget, what is it even called?
It's called Pepper.
Salt and Pepper. Yeah. I was looking at some Harry Chapin stuff, and I looked up the lyrics real quick, and I was like, all right, it's a song about a sailor in a bar.
Okay.
I was like, all right, good enough. We're in. You can already figure out where it's going to go.
All right. MOL says O&A has done some Chapin stuff. What have they done?
I don't know that they've done any Chapin stuff. What?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know that they have either. I don't know that they have.
Well, we've been doing this for how many years now? 5 years? 5 years?
Yeah, we've been doing it a long time.
Yeah. It was just it was just one of those things that let's explore that a little bit.
Well, it was totally me and you fucking around one night doing audio stuff.
Yeah, we were just playing around with it.
Yeah, well, we were doing something else, and we just started talking about old tunes. And you were just like, "Do you even know what that shit's about?" And I was like, "No." And you started telling me. I was like, "Holy shit!"
And then you started digging deeper into the catalog. Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of that, since you've been rekindling your relationship with your parents,
yes,
have you exposed your mother to the Harry Chapin stuff?
I have.
Did you send her some of that?
Yeah, I sent her the one with the abortion.
and what was her thoughts, or did she give it to you?
Oh, she gave it to me. She was horrified.
Well, was she horrified at your our observations, or was she horrified at the song?
Both. She was definitely horrified that this music that she loves is about what it's about. But she was absolutely horrified at just how filthy her son has become.
But she wasn't bothered by the content of the song?
Oh, she was. She was. That's what I'm saying. It was twofold. She was horrified about the music when we spelled it out.
Right.
But then some of the absolute filth that comes out of my mouth in this segment too. And especially on that one. What was that one? What was that called? The one about her walking in the rain.
Yeah, with the teddy bear and that stuff.
And I let loose some really, really filthy stuff.
Yeah, well, so what took front seat or back seat? The lyrics to the song, or the fact that you would just unleash some filth on that?
No, I think it's just me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she was like, "Yeah, I didn't realize these songs were about that." But then the conversation went a lot longer about what I was exactly saying.
Right.
Yet another conversation about me and respect of women.
Okay.
Seems to be a common theme these days, doesn't it?
I said, and then you could turn this around and be really due to your upbringing, mother.
Yeah, exactly. You taught me this.
Right. All right. Well, according to somebody in the chat room, they were asking if this is a Chapin song where Harry does a black chick. Salt and Pepper.
Could be. I don't know.
Is this about Harry doing a black chick from Nathan?
Look at Rain City Metal. How could you send that to your mom?
Well, he did. You don't know Chris very well if you even have to ask that question.
Yeah, that is a good point for most people, but not me.
Right. Nice.
It's funny.
It's disturbing.
Chris posted a pic with a hot chick today.
You did?
I did. That happens to be my ex-wife.
Oh, really? Nice. Look at you.
Me and her took a photo today.
And you put it on the Facebook?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Well, I didn't know if she was like hip to the whole Facebook thing that it's okay with her for you to do that.
Oh, it's probably not, but whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. It's my Facebook page. I'm not legally allowed to put it on the CMS page, or I would.
Look at evil Batman, kind of like Demon. She loves Negro dicks.
Jeez.
Wow.
Such language and such racism.
And how does he know that?
We don't know I don't believe this song has anything to do with black chicks and white dicks. Personally.
Wow.
I don't think that's what this song's about at all.
Holy smokes. All right. Well, let's get into some Happy Time with Harry. This one is just called Salt and Pepper.
Right.
All right, let's check it out.
The old sailor sat at the window seat so he could watch as the ships went by. And he drank from a glass that was always filled for the rest of us would buy. And he would tell us...
Okay, so he drank from a glass that was always filled while the rest of us went dry. So how was this guy capable of manipulating the bartender to keep his glass full while everybody else has to wait?
I don't know. Unless he's like that patron that's always there, so they serve him all the time because they know they're going to rape him for his money.
Okay.
That's the only thing I could think of.
All right.
And by the way, I love the cadence to this song already. It's horrendous.
It's almost very Gordon Lightfoot-ish.
Yeah, it's not good.
Says about the ships, it says when he was young and strong. And when he thought we'd heard enough of his words, he'd break into this song. Dee 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 da 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 dee 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 da 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 dee 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 da. Each and every day he'd spend his way up to the stroke of fall. Then a woman as rough as a duck sat tough came bursting through the door. She'd stalk up to that sailor and he'd shrink to the size of a pin. She'd curse and shout and as she hauled him out, he'd say with a sheepish grin, "Oh yes, I've sailed the southern oceans and the stormy northern sea. But now that the sailing's over me, boys, it's harbor time for me. I know you call us salt and pepper, or an old salt I may be. But though she may be pepper to you, me boys, she's sweet as sugar to me."
Ugh.
So this chick drags him out of the bar, and he appreciates it.
He appreciates just being a pussy whipped bitch.
Guys, you don't know her. She's nice.
She's nice when she's not around you guys.
Right.
When she's not embarrassing the shit out of me, she's really quite nice. Sounds like my story.
Nice. Fantastic.
And you know I'm right, too.
Oh, yeah. You just don't know her.
Yeah, you just don't know her. How long did I say that?
Yes, we call him salt and pepper, for that's the way she was. And it seems she got at least as hot as fresh red pepper does. And a bunch of the boys made offers to protect him from her wrath. But each and every time he would decline, declaring with a laugh.
Now, what would they do to protect him from her wrath?
Hide him, maybe? Maybe, like, hide him so that, like, when she came in, he wasn't, like, where she could see him to yell at him? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
They offered...
I don't know, dude, but it just sounds... Tell me this doesn't sound horrible. Like, every time this guy's away from this chick, she's fucking coming looking for him to scream him down.
Right. And again, I want to know how his, quote-unquote, his friends were going to protect him from her wrath.
Look at Angel of Death. Sounds like this dude is being manhandled by his old cow of a wife.
Why? That's what it sounds like to me, too.
It sure does.
Wow.
His friends wanted to beat that bitch up. Holy smokes.
You guys, it's
Look
okay.
at Emma Well in the chat. Maybe her pussy is bomb.
Wow.
Whoa.
Maybe she has a snapper.
Probably needs a few slaps to get it up.
Now, see, our fans read into these songs worse than we do.
They're picking it right up for us tonight.
They are.
Maybe she takes him home, lets him brutally mouthfuck her, and licks his balls and his tinkling.
Wow. That's rough.
Holy cow, MOL. It's funny.
Look at Nathan. Damn, brother, if you don't smack that bitch, I will.
Oh, wow.
Jeez. Really? All right, let's see what happens to old Salt and Pepper here.
All right.
He said, I sailed the southern ocean and the stormy northern sea. But now that the sailing's over, me boys, it's harbor time for me. I know you call us salt and pepper, call it old salt I may be. Though she made me pepper to you, me boys, she's sweet as sugar to me.
Well, what was that line that John Levin laid on us a couple of months ago?
Oh, that somebody's trash is somebody else's treasure.
Something. Well, it was in that vein.
Yeah, it was something to that effect. I don't remember exactly what he said, but that's basically what he said.
That's what he's saying, though.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've had my body broken, I drowned the foghorn ride. I've heard my name be spoken, I spit in the devil's eye. The sea once was my mistress, now Pepper's replaced her. But just another captain, like my double captain were. And you can have your milk toast, ladies, I'm made of old salt brine. And the gal you saw had starch in her craw, not a lace instead of a spine. Sure, the old girl can get tough at times, but a sailor's what I've been. And when the storm's about, you learn to ride it out, so you can sail once again. Oh, yes, I've sailed the southern ocean and the stormy northern sea. But now that the sailing's over, me boys, it's harbor time for me. I know you call us salt and pepper, for an old salt I may be. But though she may be a pepper to you, me boys, she's sweet as sugar to me. Dee-dee-dee-da-da-da-da, dee-dee-dee-da-da-da, dee-dee-dee-dee-da, dee-dee-dee-da-da-da, dee-dee-dee-da-da, dee-dee-dee-da.
Wow,
All right,
it's
here-
a happy little tune.
Yeah. Here's the question, though. So you got to imagine that he was. Am I reading this wrong, or is this guy like a guy that was a sailor for 40 years and then retired?
Yeah, he's out of the business. He basically goes down to the corner bar. He kind of
Right.
watches the ships in the harbor and
Right.
thinks about, okay, you know, I did my time.
Right.
Now I got this woman at home who basically beats my ass.
So basically, that's exactly. So basically, he probably didn't notice how fucking bad she was for all those years, because he was out on the boat.
Right, because he was away from her for a couple of months at a time. He'd come home for a weekend or, you know, a few days, and then
Yeah,
he'd be
then
back
he'd quit
out.
it,
And
go back out, right?
right.
And now he's stuck with this whore, and he fucking can't stand her. But he doesn't want to tell his boys that he made a mistake for all
Right,
these
and
years.
then his friends are offering to protect him from her and all this and that, and he goes, you don't know her. She's pretty sweet.
But do you think he's really saying that, or is he trying to convince himself?
I think he's convincing himself.
Yeah, she's great.
Right. I couldn't tell if that song was more Gordon Lightfoot or if it was more Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, more Jimmy Buffett, I would say.
It started out Gordon Lightfoot-ish,
Yeah,
but then it ended up Jimmy Buffett-ish.
it really did. La da dee da dee da da dee.
Well, listen to this now. Listen, this is Gordon Lightfoot. Listen to this one. This is very similar.
All right, this now is this Ghost of Cape Horn song, and these guys are making this movie about the tall ships that used to make the passage around Cape Horn, which of course is the south tip of South America. Around about this time of the year, it's the dead of winter there. It's very close to Antarctica, and it's a very difficult passage for ships, particularly sailing ships. So they asked me if I could put together some kind of a song that they could use as a theme. So we'll see how you like this one. Don't mind my whistling. I'm trying to sound like a tin whistle here. All around old Cape Horn, ships of the line, ships of the morn. Them who wish they'd never been born, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. All around a riddle-de-rum with a rim-dim-diddy and a rum-dum-dum. Sailing away at the break of morn, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. See them all in sad repair, demons dance everywhere, southern gales, tattered sails, and none to tell the tale.
All right. You got that?
Got that.
Okay, now listen to this.
The old sailor sat at the window seat so he could watch as the ships went by. And he drank from a glass that was always filled for the rest of us would buy.
Dude,
How close is that?
That's pretty close. Dude, this show is really fucking degraded quickly. Now we're literally going Harry Chapin versus Gordon Lightfoot. That screams classic metal.
Look at that, Mr. Stranger. He's saying gay porn. All around old gay porn, ships of the night, ships of the morn.
That song stinks, by the way.
So funny.
I like Gordon Lightfoot and all. I really do. You know, stuff like Carefree Highway especially.
Sure.
But, oh, boy, that song that you were just playing there about Cape Horn blows dick.
Nice.
That's fucking horrible, man. Is that that's not a hit, is it?
No.
That's just some shit that he did for
It
cash.
just sounded very similar to that song.
And how did you know that and have it handy?
Because I have the whole collection.
Of Gordon Lightfoot?
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, I know you're a fan, but dude, wouldn't the whole collection be the greatest hits record?
Nice. Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
You could throw that acoustic docking song along with it.
Come on, that was the great Kelly Keeling, who they're paying tribute to.
Seriously, you trashed Brownsville Station, re-recording Smoking in the Boys' Room. You trashed the whole Kelly Keeling album. Then you went and played this tossed-off acoustic docking song with him mumbling along. Like, that's so much better than that.
I didn't say it was better. I was just relating the subject material.
That sucked.
Hey, at least he
It
did.
sounds like the guy that plays acoustic guitar at my local Mexican restaurant every Saturday night.
Well, at least he did an Axl Rose impression.
Didn't I hear somebody in the crowd going, "Play Margaritaville"?
They were all the same. They were all the same.
That's right.
All right,
Hail
stop
and
calling.
All right, there he goes.
There he goes.
All right, so this sailor who sailed the seas for 40 years,
Yeah.
looked the devil in the eye, battled the waves, battled the seas,
Right.
getting his ass beat by his pepper chick.
Yeah. Got the life beat out of him by the sea, and now the rest of his life beat out of him by the B.
Right.
That's it.
Sure.
By the other C.
Well, let's brighten up the mood.
Okay.
You ever seem to have one of those days when everybody's getting on your case? Everybody from your teacher right on down to your best girlfriend? I used to have them just about all the time, but I found a way to get out of it. Let me tell you about it!
Now, don't you feel better?
I do feel a lot better, man. Although I would prefer, though, if you're going to play music from them, I would prefer that you played the other song, that rock and roll is better than music.
Right.
Whatever that song was called. I've
Yeah,
already
rock
forgotten,
and roll is better than music.
Yeah. It's horrendous.
That's horrible. Tell your friend Matt we appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for killing half the show.
Really? All right. Well, I say that since you said that the talking metal segment is going to be, a lengthy segment.
Yeah.
Not like Mark Nero's email, but a lengthy segment.
Yeah.
I say that we take a quick break,
Okay.
come back,
Wrap up the show.
and we'll wrap up the show with some talking metal
All right.
or talking
I'm
metal.
talking metal.
Yeah. So, tell you what, since we're playing a lot of bad music now.
All right. Gordon Lightfoot, Carefree Highway. Carefree Highway.
No, I like Sundown.
Sundown.
Because that's the song that Mikey analyzed.
Yeah.
He's just going to take that girl in a satin dress in the back room and bang her.
I say what you do is play Sundown just for the fans. That's what I say. Fuck the metal. Let's go with Sundown.
Right.
Come on. Let's give
Well-
them something different tonight.
Well, if I had it handy, I'd play it for you.
Oh,
but
stop it. You had that fucking Cape Horn song handy. You don't have Sundown handy?
all right. Well, if you got to have it,
I gotta have some Sundown.
because it's about as our good friend Mikey said, that he was taking her to the back room to bang her,
To bang her.
and then he goes, "Ooh, ooh."
Yeah, Wheezy, where's the classic track of that, or whatever those things are called, flashbacks? We need one of those of Mikey doing that thing, don't you think?
Right. So Mike Weiss been hasn't been on the job.
Yeah, where is Wheezy?
He's been kind of busy, I guess.
The fuck, he better quit his job. He's got work to do for us.
Right.
There we go.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
That's what I want to hear. Let's get some Sundown here.
All right. Let's play some Sundown, but taking a chick in the back room, in a room where you do what you don't confess.
Right.
Because you're going to go banger, as Mikey would say.
You're going to light that bleeding pussy up, baby.
And then we're going to come back and we're going to do some talking metal.
That's right. We'll do some not talking metal, and then we'll lead into some talking metal.
Right.
There it is.
We're the least metal show around.
That's right.
Because we play some Gordon Lightfoot.
Fucking right.
All right. At least he's banging chicks and not some dude.
Right. He's all about it.
Right.
As he was saying earlier.
Out in the boot.
I was out in a boot at Cape Horn.
Right. Out in Cape Horn.
He sounds like a douche until he starts singing. He does. Play that segment again that you just played, where he's talking. We're about to do this, and we're about to do that. It's like Dudley Do-Right fucking mumbling. And...
All right, this now is this Ghost of Cape Horn song, and these guys are making this movie about the tall ships that used to make the passage around Cape Horn, which of course is the south tip of South America. Around about this time of the year, it's the dead of winter there. It's very close to Antarctica, and it's a very difficult passage on ships, particularly sailing ships. So they asked me if I could put together some kind of a song that they could use as a theme. So we'll see how you like this one. Don't mind my whistling. I'm trying to sound like a tin whistle here.
All right, there you go.
There, he sounds all goofy. Then all of a sudden, starts singing, and you get that big, thick voice again. He's like, sundown.
So, what do you want to do tonight?
I don't know, get a pizza, watch the Grassy Junior High.
You got a weird thing for Canadian melodrama.
Got a weird thing for girls who say a boot.
So there you are.
There it is.
Silly. Well, you want to get silly tonight.
Well, we're there now.
All right. Well, let's play a tune and let's come back and we'll do some talking metal.
All right, sounds good.
All right, let's get out of here.
Right.
It's Gordon by request of Chris. It's sundown.
That's right.
Talking about banging chicks in the back of a room where you do, where you don't confess.
Right.
I can see her lying back in her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really needs.